on Mirage, and it's right over to the A-bomb side we go, and unfortunately G2 has stacked B, but they're coming up catwalk, and that's a great start. Jax, a nice little one-tap, makes it look easy.
And Crim's close range on his map, you'd have to say, is teeing off with the Glock, spamming wildly into connector, but his days have been cut short. Now it's on Exist and JW. Their positions very much together, and the smoke's gone down onto the bomb. Exist is going to have to pull off an insane clutch. Won't be happening.
Lucky doesn't commit to the jump on top of the boxes. There's a good trade, and now boosted in towards window, an element of danger because that's Shox waiting there over at jungle, and he spots it. Actually, Twist is going to come right back at him through the murder hole, and it's called that for a reason, but the B-bomb site has been opened up. Crimson JW find an entry. JW doesn't watch for the cross. He's a little bit late. Does he realize one's already through market? He finds it in the end. Can't complete the kill, a risky nade, and he's trying to do so much, and there's going to be one more. Finally comes out on top. Any mistake that gets punished is going to have big consequences.
Exist one of the kind of players that doesn't necessarily get flustered too often.
A little bit of miscoordination on the Molotov in the boost. Nades out in hands on catwalk though, and that's going to lead to the death of Lucky. Now 2 players in connector, and Exist can't get it done. Massive damage on the Shox.
Would have seen both in connector though, and the call will come out, allowing Twist to just sit there, wait, knowing the rotation would be imminent, looking to neutralize what remains of G2. They've now seen Body on the B side. They've got more than enough time to rotate. He stood on a Molotov. Has to get out of dodge, decides to actually extinguish so he could push back in again, but that's to his demise as Twist stands tall with the AK.
Oh, he misses the flick. Would be so valuable. Jax out in the open. Crims is waiting for it. Oh, that's a great shot. Jax is dinked, I think, through the edge of the box. He's going to go for another, and he's going to get it. Just 2 bullets needed. Shox can't step up, but still a long way to go for fnatic.
Well, fair enough to Jax, one of the players who's been under a lot of scrutiny recently. 2 big kills, but being forced out into the open from that Molotov will cost him his life.
Catwalk. Isn't even going to get a chance at fnatic. It would be a split, but Shox has all the information. Shox hears everything. Shox is walking up. Exist is going to check, and he's not going to be able to win that fight. A very fast headshot for Shox, and fnatic want to chase him down. 2 players going up catwalk, though, and actually Body is completely caught off guard. They need to find this kill, and they've got it.
So Jax now can just sit in position and wait. Oh, Twist with a lightning fast headshot. Suffering and struggling. Brolan's going to go in with another, and Crims will finish it off.
There's the flashbang. Twist turns from it. Twist has been on point, and that's exactly what you don't want if you think G2 is going to move on, and you don't want that either. Lucky missing a lot. And here we go. Shox has got one with the pistol. He's got second one. That's at long range as well. Impressive from Shox, but quickly the opportunity to seize is shut down, and Jax is going to get dropped coming out of the smoke. 10-3.
Body. Close range.
Oop.
Crims spots a pixel of a shoulder drop down, and that's going to bait him into a false sense of security. Wasn't expecting the double stack.
Could take limited amount of damage from it. How long does he hold his trigger? Oh, dear. There we go. Swaps out to the AK, and the battle is on.
And it should have already finished. From his position, it's so hard to see how Brolan can do anything. In one fell swoop, the round was done. Brolan is valiantly attempting to salvage it, but it's not going to happen. 11-4 to fnatic.
It's not going to be an easy one. G2's done a great job of getting positioning.
It's up close, can hear the pitter-patter of footsteps on the other side of the box, but he has been close-lined by JW. Kenny S had a bit of a quiet one. Now would be a good time to step things up. Going to be stabbing through the smoke and slices Brolan into little pieces. And then Glock bursts. This might get quite interesting. It's already twisting and turning.
Got to drop a smoke at his feet. A tag, trying to finish with the USP. It's not going to happen, but Brolan twirls out of his own cover.
And now Shox close range with his MAC-10 could be called into action. There's 2 players to his right-hand side. In fact, 3. They can look to boost one into window while Brolan will claim the kill onto Jax. Shox with 1 and a second while jumping onto Exist, and that could be the round. Swept away from fnatic after starting so well. It came crumbling down.
Yeah, it most definitely is. Crims doesn't have a kit. A follow-up Molotov as well. G2 conserving their smokes. Jax is hurt. Crims, is he going to peek? Yes, he sees the Molotov. He goes for catwalk. He gets 2 more.
Maybe Shox, unlucky, have an ace up the sleeve, or perhaps not. Has been stripped away. Twist and JW come in with the final 2 kills. Only Exist died, but they've lost the first player. Jax extinguished by JW's AWP. G2 on a razor's edge on Mirage, and they have so little to push forward with. There's still 2 flashbangs, and now Body's going to make a move through Connector. He's going to be a huge part of this jigsaw piece if they can somehow pull this one off, but Lucky and his spray goes awry. And this push has by and large been nullified. Shox is trying to resurrect it, trying to bring this back from the dead. And so will Body. JW sent sprawling out of the round, but Exist stops Shox from planting. The bomb's gone out. 7 seconds left, and Body can't do it. He's going to try and save the AK. fnatic will have 7 map points. Catwalk with his AWP. 3 players stack up. Actually misses that shot, which could cost Exist his life. He's already gone in on 1. Brolan has his left-hand side covered. Exist is just a one-man army. 3 kills to his name. And Shox is the final player to fall. 16-8, comfortable in the end for fnatic. This has got to be the moment. You're looking at Kenny S. You're looking at the AWP.
As Kenny can no longer keep a good eye on it. The P2000 struggling at this range, and even Shox gets hit in the head, but there it is. There's the one tap from Shox, and now they can secure this bomb site. It should be very tough for fnatic moving forward.
Did an excellent job of stalling, and there was nowhere for Exist to run. Chopped down in midair from Kenny S. And now Twist has to walk over the corpses of his teammates to try and salvage the bomb and get something done in this one.
You can see Twist taking a shot and then pre-firing another angle on the team. Jax close to the corner. There's a pop flash and might turn into that eventually. A defense is actually a little bit labored, but part of that is because there's a massive flank coming in through CT spawn. No smoke on the cross for fnatic. They wanted to take the straight fight, and that's going to give Shox
the spearhead of this operation on the 3-on-3 retake, and he's been successful, but Exist on Goose is going to be waiting for his chance to strike. Smoke's going to skew his vision a little bit, coming around the corner, finds himself one, but there is the counteractive kill by Lucky, and G2 will have a 3-0 lead.
To a site just yet. That's an easy one for Lucky. Flames force JW back as well.
Rejuvenated G2 looking great. Jax the spray gets the second player in the smoke of Brolan. 1-on-4. We know the guy is a master of the game, but there's nothing he can do about Kenny S's AWP. To put that in perspective, Jax has 9.
This is around. It would be great if Jax just walks into Crim's crosshairs, and he does just that. Brolan might get lured into a false sense of security. Great flick from Kenny around the corner.
From G2's perspective, we're on the A site. It's been cut in half. As Kenny S finds the JW out on long. Shox trying to prime the pop flash, but he's been tagged through the smoke, significantly down to 12. And although Body does chip in with a kill, Shox is going to have to deliver something special, and it won't be happening. If you have just joined...
Playing at these rafters, he's got a big job to do. Flashbang comes out, no one there to trade that kill. He can play it passively, but he peeks wide. Lucky still in the sight. And Crims doesn't want to mess with that AWP. He doesn't have enough teammates coming in mid. Shox gets lured into a false sense of security. And still Lucky is under fire, but still he delivers. Until JW puts him down, but Brolan can go nowhere. He just has to play for himself here, and they're blind. They're not ready for it. That is a beautiful swing. 3 kills for Brolan in mid. Ooh, that's a great stack. And he's going to get aggressive now, and he's going to find it. JW not ready.
Smoke's not fantastic either for Twist, and Body with the AUG is going to smack him in the head. As will Shox onto Crim.
Oh, here we go. Clash at long. We haven't seen many of these so far exist. Look at him just running behind it.
Eradicate some mid presence, make it easier for the wraparound to take effect. And Jax again, similar to the last round, just goes for the flank. Body close range, gets destroyed. And in doing so, B-site is open for business. fnatic will be able to get a bomb plant, but it will be a 2v3 retake with Crims. So close to getting the kill, but Jax somehow with his AUG is going to stand tall. 5 health is all that separates him and death, and now it's down to Brolan to try and clutch this out for his Swedish brothers. Up comes Kenny S. 1 bullet will seal the deal for him. He tries his best simple impression, but it won't be working. But there is the man in question, Shox.
Here we go, boys.
Can JW hold the line? No, but Brolan can for the time being. He has been whittled away to 14 health and will be put in his place. Twist just needs to wait at this stage. Exist and Crims are right behind him. Crims is going to try and make a beeline for the tunnels. Make this a lot more manageable. If they all pile through the same angle, it could be a bloodbath. But Crims is going to come under heavy fire from Body momentarily, and Body comes out ahead. That probably is the round going with it. G2 looking good to pick up both pistols once again. Exist. Valiant attempt, but there's just too many players to deal with. G2 moved 10-6 in the lead.
This map, they've got a lead to show for it.
But elsewhere on the map, Brolan is struggling to survive against Lucky.
Of Jax. The Deagle's here, though. I think Crims gave up his shoulder a little bit early, but Jax still can't win the fight. Crims is going to be able to get away. There's Brolan from lower B. Shox didn't expect that. He was blindsided. A chance, a real chance now in a 3-on-1. Lucky's got to be a hero.
Yes, no grenades either. There we go. Exactly what they've done, but it was a bit too early. Exist isn't in a position to strike yet from long. Now he's finally there. Needs to put that scout to good use. Lucky spins around on a swivel and turrets himself. And G2 into a round win. Beautiful clutch in the end for Lucky. Decides to come out swinging though. Twist in the meanwhile is holding down the fort on A. But Exist has dropped on long.
The wall of smokes they set up to isolate the defender, prevent them from getting involved in the action at the A bomb site. So Twist was able to just pretty much stay at that railing the whole time. Kenny's going to lose that op right at the last moments.
Additionally, behind him, typically it's been Twist or Twist and Exist watching A. But Twist is the first player to fall, and that's going to open up Catwalk nicely. And considering that they have very, very little economy, they definitely needed to save that orc.
No one on fnatic is over 15. You mentioned it earlier. The kills weren't super impressive in terms of numbers for fnatic. They still aren't. Exist is going to go down, and Lucky is feeling it, so he wants to go for a heat check, wants to find a duel, and he can't win that one initially. There's Twist, scoped in with the AUG, but it's a 3-on-3. He's completely blinded, he's forced back. How far back is he going to go? And, well, Jax puts him in the ground. A 3-on-2 advantage for G2, a chance to move on to overpass.
Nice flick by JW, what a time for him to awaken. Brolan. Orc in hand, gonna get shut down by Shox, and that's map number 2 going the exact same way, just the reverse. 16-8 this time to G2 on their choice of map.
Craziness. Here we go. Fast-paced. Crims trying to get into the action. Slow start on Dust 2. It's gonna be not a slow start for fnatic so far. Entry kill, but Kenny S responds. But then all the rest of the frags fall in the way of fnatic, and Jax is caught in the open.
Flurry of frags will have Shox in a 1-on-3. Trying to make a move around the back. Beautiful one-tap on Twist to kick things off with a bang. May not have a kit under his control just yet, but there's plenty of time. He was so rapid on his ascent back to the site. It seemed like the damage was irreparable to be for G2, and Shox has found a second one. Looking for that kit, and he's picked it up. Now JW is all that stands between Shox and a beautiful clutch, but he's just about playing the time perfectly, just darting back in and forth and keeping Shox caught in 2 minds, and there is JW. His Glock will sing for him, and fnatic claim first blood.
Pretty quickly, they're going to be hitting a bomb site with smokes in their face.
Smokes being deployed as the attack commences. fnatic barreling down on the Frenchman. And here comes Jax, Deagle in hand, nearly stacks up with a triple, but instead it's going to be Crimson Brolan answering back. They're both heavily tagged, both bleeding. Hemorrhaging at this stage, need to apply some pressure to the wound. With only 30 seconds left. And G2 in pretty good shape. Even better now that Shox is struck onto Brolan. Crims, his position compromised, just going to go for the plant, and he will be able to get it. G2 not in a position to stop him. Now they're both going to be coming up on Dumpster, and Body will find the headshot. G2 bounce straight back with a round of their own.
From Lucky with the AWP, Kenny had some nice shots, and he's going to get things started here. Look at that boost. A crouch, waiting for the pop flash. Holy hell. Domination from G2. They're going to get a third, and this happened so quick. 1 minute and 25 seconds left on the clock, and Exist is the only player alive for fnatic, now fighting in flames, and even though they're bunched up, it's not even going to complete 1 kill. No matter where fnatic goes, G2 knows exactly what's happening.
Yeah, that body stall has really allowed Jax to get in position, but now that his teammate has just been killed and time is pretty low, is it going to be enough? The bomb's been dropped. They've actually dropped a Molotov on this, and Jax could do even more damage. He's spraying across, does land it. Could have just won the round for G2. They're going to have to push straight onto the site. Here is Lucky. Had a fantastic Dust 2 performance, and Exist should be able to get the bomb planted, but he's going to get pushed down instantly afterwards, and Lucky will clutch. A clear shot onto Exist. Useless.
Well, those are fights that wouldn't... Oh, what a double up from Kenny. Gets aggressive and he finds him lined up. That's a little bit of luck going his way, but fair play. Though, I think part of the reason is Kenny's going to get a third one. He's going to stay aggressive, and this is the problem with him starting to heat up, is if he gets this confident, he's going to be so difficult to handle.
Try and get back onto the site. Insta headshot to Crims, who is already low.
He's going to win this, Vince.
Well, Exist has the positional advantage, and Shox doesn't have any nades left now. So it's going to have to come down to the kill. Lands the headshot, and with the kit, he will get the defuse. I bow down to you. You are clairvoyant, Moses. You knew all along.
Jax in a little bit of trouble, a little bit of craziness. He's somehow going to get knifed. Brolin comes through. Brolin has the AK-47, but he also has no health to play with, but Shox walks right into it. There it is. JW swings out wide with that AWP. And this is the best Kenny has looked in this whole series.
Depends really if fnatic can bait some of these out, but Crims goes looking
as well as you would like. Bonnie's going to get a second one.
Again, Jax just watching the flank on the off chance they're going to rotate, and there goes Kenny. Number 16 and 17 with his AWP. Obviously wants to try and land that and dome someone with it, but it's going to be Lucky that claims the first kill.
Trying to find the timing, but meanwhile, the B bomb site is kind of lost. There's players here. Twist with the kill. JW adds another, but he can't get Kenny.
Exist now from Heaven's going to have to strike multiple times, but he's not able to add to his one kill in this map, leaving Crimson a 1-on-3. The man has been an absolute legend for fnatic over the years, but it's not going to be able to add.
And now a contact play. Body's going to take the peek right into the crosshairs of the AUG. That's Twist with the opening kill.
HE a bit too shallow to really bother him, but Jax pushing behind it will be his downfall. Kenny S can now poke out from Connector. Two players strong, going to be counteracting him, and Brolan from the other side. Kenny going to be shut down. And with it, fnatic have a 4-on-2 advantage, just leaving Shox and Jax.
All damage is good damage at this point. Take money away. You've spotted JW. He does not want to lose that AWP. His teammates are not close by to be able to save that weapon.
Early lead in round 19. Brolan has been eviscerated by Lucky, though.
This is going to be a hit. They could fake it and run down the stairs, but I don't think they have the utility to necessarily do that. This needs to be a trade. Lucky looking towards the site for one. Crims can't handle the spray. The Deagle puts him down, and JW has it all to do. His teammates have arrived, though.
JW's been naded up before he can do anything. Twist on the prowl, but he's going to be turned on very quickly. fnatic need this 1v3 to go their way, and G2 Esports, their force buy has been a success. And with it, fnatic are now hanging on by a thread.
Off angle. Here comes the peak, and Brolin just eliminates two. He caught off guard by some kind of aggression that you allow that aggression to be more effective, but Body, he just rushes into A and secures it. Now, G2 can actually meet up with him long. This is going to be a tough round for fnatic to get back into. It was once a 5-on-3, and even though they've recovered some weapons, it's going to be difficult to retake this bomb site.
I think his Body was so far ahead of the rest of his team, they're only just getting to the site now. So fnatic have had a chance to go for these boosts, and realizing that you can't buy stilts in Counter-Strike, Body tries to get the second through the wall. There's Lucky onto Twist. fnatic were looking like maybe they could steer this ship away from the rocks, but it seems to be capsizing all the same. Exist has to pull off this 1v3, otherwise G2 will have 10 match points. He's got the first, but he's been tagged heavily in the process, and he's out of there. He's conceding the round.
It's hard to fault him for that decision. I mean, you need this op to fight with in the future. You don't have any money, misses that shot, and now it's going to get taken away from behind. Shox was there watching the flank the whole time. And another round fnatic has to do with just pistols, and you're not going to have the benefit of Brolin getting a double kill. There's Jax to step in, and a 5-on-3, a 5-on-2 as Kenny rings true. And this is it. This is all it for fnatic for G2. It's not quite redemption, but it's a good first step.
The first of many to turn some heads, to turn some hearts back to G2. Existent Crims, a huge mountainous task ahead of them, but need to start the first few steps, and they're going to do just that. The bomb has been planted. Exist going to get the drop onto Shox, able to take him down, but there goes Jax. And it's on Exist again to pull off another 1v3 clutch.
No kit. And he's not even going to get through the smoke. Jax just sprays through.